Welcome back, my fellow fishermen and fisher ladies, to another episode of our favorite fishing game, Fishing Barents Sea. And we've got quite an episode planned out here. So, we have a lot of distance left to travel before we unlock the crown jewel of the seas. And that is, of course, wait, where is it? Come on, game. The Hermes right here. This is the big fella that we're really looking forward to, but we have 122 kilometers of distance to travel before we can even sniff this thing, right? And look at the price here, of course, 19.95 million. It's a big boat and it's an expensive boat, but we've got a ways to go before we can get there. Now, I want to keep things fresh though, right? I don't want to just, obviously go out in the lunar bow over and over and over and do, the same thing. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. And we are actually going to get a new boat. It's going to be the Moby D here. So if we look at just the statistics of it right off the bat, we can see it's 3.35 million. We've got that covered, obviously. We have 9.7 in the bank. It's a pretty big vessel here, 66 feet. Compared to the lunar bow, it's not big, but in its own right, it's quite sizable. 66 feet is a good length for a vessel. So boat weight, 76,000 kilograms. It can hold up to 5 crew. I don't necessarily think we're going to need 5 crew, but we'll make that determination when we get there. We'll see. Total quota per year, 820,000 kilogram. And it's got, all the regular cast and crew, redfish, pollock, haddock, and cod. Some pretty big quota for haddock and redfish here, and a huge quota for pollock. So we've got options when it comes to this ship. Now, what else do we have going on here? 5,000 liter fuel tank, that's pretty standard. Max engine power, 477. Now, I may be incorrect here, but that horsepower for this boat weight seems a tad bit low. Okay, just a tad. I may be off, but, maybe. I don't know. Now, the real star of the show, though, is obviously 10,000 hook long lines. That is big. Big. That's a lot of long lines for one vessel. Well, let's go ahead and buy it. Bam. Oh, look at this. It's a homey little vessel, right? It certainly looks cool. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, it almost looks like the scallop trawler. Is it a trawler? Well, the scallop boat from Fishing North Atlantic. It almost looks a little bit like that to me, but it's been a while since I actually drove one of those boats, so I may be a tad bit off there. But it's certainly a cool looking boat, nonetheless. Now let's look at crew here. And wait, what? I can't. At least 2 members? Okay, so I have to have at least 2. So let's go ahead and hit the town here and see who we want. Now we're gonna do, I believe, I want to go long line fishing. So let's look at who is our best long line haulers here. Now, obviously, Karen, repairing, net hauling, long line. She's like the one. Get you on the boat right off the bat. But really, the second question is who's number 2? Who do we want to take out as our number 2 go-to? Maybe Kari here. Geez, that's a really tough call. It's, you know what? Let's go with Rudy here. Rudy's like an all-around good guy. He's got a little bit of everything, so we'll get you on board. And I think that's all we need to actually set sail. Oh, and look, you could see him up there. Or is that us? I don't know. I can't tell if that's us or our crew, but let's set sail here and let's actually look at the crew jobs. So we've got long line haul, we've got hand gut, and we've got stacking. Those are the 3 current jobs. Now, obviously, I think once we do some upgrading, there'll be more than that. So let's go ahead and dock up and go take a gander at the upgrades here. Okay, so we can upgrade our storage. Yeah, we want storage ASAP. Upgrade our engines. Let's get, wait, oh man, I forgot about this whole little thing here, guys. Jeez, it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg to upgrade this boat, isn't it? But we need it all. We need everything. Radar, good up to 1,000 meters. That's nice. And okay, so we can get up to 2 gutting machines. Ooh. Can I go right to 2 on this? Hey, we can. Look at that. And then we have our fishing quota. Freezer, I don't think we're gonna need a freezer, but it would be nice to have a double stacker, and then we'll get like the, you know, the searchlight as well. So what does that put us at storage-wise here? Whoa, baby. 100,000 kilograms of storage? Wow, that is big. That is really, really big. Let's stock back up because I think we're actually going to need more crew here now. Being that we have 2 gutting jobs and 2 stacking jobs, I think I'm going to want 1 additional crew member here. That's all we're going to need. And I want to focus them towards either gutting or stacking. So let me dock up. And let's take a quick gander at our crew here that we have available. I believe for the gutting and stacking purposes, we're going to go with Roar here. And he's only 1.7 on the rate. So let's bring him on board. Everybody else can kind of chill in the crew house. This is the configuration we're going to take out, at least on our maiden voyage with this boat, the Moby D. So let's get some long lines. I don't know how many we're going to need to fill up this boat. So we'll just do like a general... Where am I going here? Fish market. I do a little bit of trawling and all of a sudden I can't remember how to work anything here. So let's get... Jeez, how much... All right, that's it. 4. I'm not going any more than 4. I just dropped $1 million on 10,000 hook long lines. And let's go ahead and bait these guys up. Gee, you know, I want to recoup my money quick, but I also would like to get a lot of pollock. You know, here's what we'll do. For the first trip out, we'll target cod. We'll do that. And then on the second trip out, we'll target pollock. And we'll kind of flip-flop around like that. Cod is like the money fish, you know? So really, the more cod I get, the more I recoup. Because I just dropped, guys, $9 million on the Moby D. We need to make this count, man. Oh, boy. Okay. This is a hot spot right out here right now. It's got pollock, a little bit of pollock, but a lot of bit of cod. I'm liking that spot. Everywhere else kind of looks meh for the cod. Yeah, let's go head over here. And we'll drop all of our, you know, 100,000 is a lot, guys, right? So I'm going to drop all 4 of our long lines and just see how it goes. I think it'll be all right. But, you know, we'll go for it. Ooh, baby, the Moby D is a slow, slow beast. 11.5 knots on the travel time. Yikes. Okay, I'm setting this up here for a nice, easy route. So we're going to go up, across, down, so on and so forth. And we're going to lay out 4 nice long 10,000 hook long lines in this manner right here. So let me go ahead and get us... Ooh, we got some wave action. Not liking that, but necessary evil. What can I say? Let's go ahead and get our first long line started to process and out of the boat. Let's do this. Oh man, this is rough weather. Jeez, and look, even the whales are out there. I want to drive into the wave, but it's going to bring us out of the hot spot. Yeah, look at that. I have to go that way. All right, I'm just going to have to wrestle with this thing here and do our best to try and maintain my course. So I'm thinking I may revise my plan a little bit, guys. Initially, I was going to just drop all 4 of my long lines out here, but being that the seas are just so rough right now, I'm only going to drop 2. We'll drop 2. We'll go the 20 hours, we'll pick them up, and hopefully the weather is cleared a little bit by then, and then we can come back out on like a nice, easy day where we don't have to fight the waves constantly and do this in, you know, not such a difficult manner where we're constantly fighting the seas. So right now, it's a struggle just to keep the boat straight. It's very, very rough. Like you can see, I'm having to steer constantly just to keep us going towards our marker there. And getting our long line out, it's not easy. It's a pain in the butt right now. Wow, look at this, guys. We are getting thrown around so much. The winds seem to have shifted or something, because now straight is literally taking us where we're getting pummeled with waves right on our starboard side. It is, woo, man, it is rough right now. Wow-wee. Okay, I'm gonna do my best still. I gotta try and keep it straight. Oh man, it's impossible to stay straight, but I'm just gonna try my best. Keep going as forward as possible. And the reason is because I have to keep my long line in this nice yellow area right here. If I go into this green, we're gonna start losing fish numbers. I don't want that to happen. I want to get as many fish as possible. Whoa, guys, I just switched camera angles, and from in here, oh man, you want to get seasick? Yeah, try this. Oh man, I can't even tell where I'm going. There's no compass, there's no nothing. Oh boy, and down we go on the other side. Whoa, wow. This is crazy, guys. This is the craziest, maybe not the craziest weather, but being in this boat, it feels like the craziest weather I've ever been in this game. Well, the good news is we are very, very close to getting our long line out completely. And look at how much we've deviated off course here. We started our waypoint here and we wanted to go up there. Somehow we got all the way in here. I'm guessing that's just the action of the waves pushing us from right to left. That's quite a distance that we've been pushed. So it'll be nice to get this last 25 meters off the boat. And then I'm going to pick maybe an easier route where I can go from here down this way potentially, just so I'm not getting pummeled like I've been constantly with the waves on our starboard side. So it'll be on our port side next time, but if we can like kind of do it where we're going into the waves a little bit, that'll be much, much better. So let's go ahead and go maybe like right here. Let's reset this completely. And let's go right here. And let's see if we can't do our route like right this way. And how is that? We're still going to be fighting the waves a little bit, but it won't be as bad. So let's go ahead and start setting. Yeah, see, we're going like kind of into the waves a little bit, so it's not as bad, but still going to be kind of rough. Definitely still going to be kind of rough. We'll make the best out of it. We'll get this long line out, and hopefully in 20 hours or so, the weather clears up a little bit. I think we got a big one here, guys. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at the rolling action. Oh, we're going in. We're going down. And back up. Oh, yeah. Short 25 meters to go, and then we can finally say that we have both of our long lines out and just end this. Oh, there we go, man. Whew, it has been crazy, guys. This is just a constant struggle to get this done. Let's see, what's that line doing right there? You guys see that? That's weird. Okay, let's see here. Let me go this way a little bit. We need to come back when it's 20 hours on the clock. Are we going to even be able to wait? I don't even think that we're going to have any like leeway here to actually wait at the port. So just going to get right back out there and we'll kind of just, you know, idle and tread some water until, oh, wages. Whoa. Oh, okay. 24-month loan. We paid some money towards that. Wow. We need money very badly here. Okay. Things are getting real, guys. I've completely forgot we had a loan. We got to get these long lines in. Make some money ASAP. Oh, okay, let me reset everything here. So, we're at 21 hours. That's perfect. I'm going to position ourselves just so we can line up and catch this long line. 21 hours. That's actually spot on for me. Okay, who do I want to actually haul this in? I think Karen has a little bit better of a grasp on long lining, so we'll go ahead and get those two on machine gutting, and we'll get Karen on the actual... No, actually, you know what? Hang on. I'm doing this myself. I'm pulling this long line in. After all that work setting everything out, I'm going to be the one to get the spoils here. It's been a long time since I did this, and I actually do enjoy doing this part. Okay, here comes the buoy, and this is really where the fin hits the funnel. I just coined that phrase, by the way, just so you know, the fin hits the funnel. Get it? It's like a fishing thing? Yeah, okay, you guys get it. Let's see. I'm still hunting for this perfect... Wait, is 15 the max or is 4? I think 14's the max, right? Jeez, and I am not really doing great here, but goods are better than nothings, so we'll take it. All right, last fish coming on board here, and I clearly needed to show a little more leg because we only got 62%. But what is that going to get us here? Ooh, not... Actually, no, that's not bad. 26, 27, 28, 29, about 30,000 kilograms? Am I right there? Yeah, about 30,000. Okay, hey, that's not bad at all. I will definitely take that. How are we doing up here? 19 hours, so let's jog a little bit. We want to pick that one up right around 21 hours as well. Where does that put us? Just about to 21. So let's make our approach here. Beautiful. That's exactly where I want to be. And, oh, look at that. These guys are just amazing. They've already stacked and gutted all of our fish. Jeez Louise. Also, I love how the waves have completely subsided. It's still raining, but zero wave action right when we need it, right? I mean, I guess it would have been really difficult to pick these up when the waves are going crazy, but I don't know. It would have been nice if it was like this when I was setting out. All right, here we go. My buoy is in sight. Let's go ahead and haul. Now, before I go back, I am going to reset my other 2 lines. And this way, as we're heading... Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. Darn, man. I always forget that when you do the local haul thing, it automatically eats up like 18 hours out of the day. So if I were to set lines out now, it would completely ruin everything. So we'll just have to make a trip back to Hammerfest Centrum as I sneakily am all perfect here. And we're going to go and sell. Yes, 25. Oh, are we going to do it? Let me keep talking. Maybe if I keep talking, I'll just keep it going. Oh, yeah, there we go. So we're going to sell completely at Hammerfest Centrum. And then we'll come back out and set those long lines. Oh, I just choked. I was on full perfect. All right. I was so close. So close, guys. All right, I think we're going to get 69% here, which I'll take. Oh, I even messed that up. Come on, man. All right, what are we looking at here? Jeez. Whoa. Almost 40,000 kilograms in cod alone. Wow, 40, we'll call that 42 and a half right there. 45, all right, 46,000 kilograms. Wow, man, we only got 22,000 left of free space in the boat. That's crazy. 2 long lines. If I had set all those long lines out, forget it, man. We would have absolutely demolished this fishing area. Speaking of that, we're going to have to find a new area to fish, I think, because look at this. Just those 2 long lines basically fished out this whole area. This habitat is gone. Okay, let's get back to Hammerfest Centrum and sell our catch here, and then we'll do a little bit of game planning and get some fuel. Definitely need some fuel, but yeah, we'll do a little game planning and see where we're going to go for our second trip. All right, let's pull in here, and we'll cancel that. We're going to wait until morning time, obviously, 6 a.m. That's the golden hour right there. And, geez, our boat is coming in at light speed. And there's a wreck over there. Someone else must have did the same thing. You guys see that? Look at that. It's like a tiny boat completely upside down. What's going on there? Must have sunk. Okay, whatever. Let's dock. Let's sell at the local market. How much are we going to get here? 2.1 million. Okay. I have some thoughts here, guys. When we went out with the trawler, we made, what was it? 4 something? 4.9 million. I just did this in like no time at all, and I made 2.1 million, and I didn't even fill up the boat. I probably would have made 2.5. Geez, someone's coming in hot. What is that? Hang on, that little boat right there. Did you guys hear that? Woo, man, he just went full speed into the dock. Okay, I don't know what was up with that, but okay, he's still going too. I can hear him in the background. I think long lining is the best method of fishing in this game right now, guys. And this may be a hot take. Some of you may disagree as well, but it's so much faster than everything else. To put 2 long lines out and pull them in is super quick, especially compared to going out for like, 3 hours to try and maybe 4 hours to try and fill up your boat when you're out on a trawler, or the same, God forbid, you're doing crab fishing. Oh my goodness. Forget it. You're in for like a whole 24-hour affair right there. You better buckle in. Have a couple drinks with the boys before you start doing that. Woo, that's a long one. Whereas long lining, you go out, you put a couple, hooks in the water. You do a little gutting, a little stacking, and you're good to go. And you make an easy breezy 2 million. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Let me just pull in here, get some fuel. All right, here we go. Let's dock up. I could have got fuel at the other place, but whatever. And look, fuel, how much? It's so much cheaper for fuel. 35,000 in fuel costs. Craziness. Absolute craziness. Might as well do a little repair action there too. So let's go ahead. Well, actually, we have 2 baited long lines, so we don't need to do anything else there. But let's kind of pick where we want to fish next. We're still doing cod. Now there's a couple spots up here. It looks like there might be a sneaky little spot over here. that's looking real hot at the moment, but otherwise, not seeing a whole lot that's really like piquing my interest. I think right here is where we're going to have to end up going. So let's go ahead and start heading out there. I think once we get into the area, it might behoove us to stop at one of the local ports up there and refuel before we actually go and do our fishing trip. Or maybe we'll go and set our lines and then head back to the port, refuel, and then go back out to haul them. That probably makes more sense. We'll see how much fuel we actually have when we get out there. But either way, I think we're definitely going to need fuel one way or the other. It's a long trip. All right, just pulling up to the fishing. Wait, did they shrink a little bit? No, right? Okay. Just pulling up to the fishing grounds now. And fuel-wise, we are sitting at 3,700 liters. So we're down about 1,300 liters. That's not terrible. We can definitely live with that. And do we have enough room here? Yes, we absolutely do. We can lay out one string of 10,000 hooks there easily. And then I think squeeze the second string in right here next to it. And check this out. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Absolutely gorgeous to go ahead and set our string out. I mean, I couldn't ask for better conditions here. Let's go ahead and start setting. I don't have to do anything. I can aim the boat in one direction and then just like go. I don't have to touch the controls again. So I'm loving that, man. There goes long line number 1. Let's go ahead and set up our long line number 2 here now. So I want to come over here and I want to make sure we're at least 100 yards. 100 meters, pardon me. So that's going to be right about there. We'll pull it back a little bit. That should be good. Let's go ahead and fast travel there. And then we'll set our second one down over yonder. If I can get the marker. There we go. And I'll just fast travel a little bit. So that way I have the direction facing correctly. And let's go. Now let's set the second one out. All right, we almost got long line number 2 deployed here. And I'm actually a little worried that we may have overshot our mark. Here's our other long line right there. There was our waypoint right there. We still got 20 meters to go. How are we looking here? Ooh, okay, we're just like barely still inside that like bright yellow. In fact, I'm gonna cut. It's too late now. All right, there it goes. That's all right. That's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and hit the port. I want to go back up over here and get some fluids in the tank now. So a little bit of gasoline. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long. So we have 2 hours and 43 minutes on the clock. Oh man, if we get over 12 hours on the trip there, we're in trouble on the trip back. I think we'll be okay though. Oh yeah, we'll totally be okay. Okay, no problem whatsoever. Let's go ahead and pull in over here. Do a quick little pit stop. Only reason I'm stopping is because I don't like to let the gas get too low. It gets me a little bit nervous. I'd much rather just pull into a port, gas up, and then not have to worry about it at all, especially since we have to drive all the way back to Hammerfest Centrum to sell our fish and get that extra, what is it, 20%? Yeah, 20% boost on the sale. Okay, let's go to the dock here, buy a little bit of fuel, super cheap fuel. I love that super cheap fuel. It's so nice. Woo, wow. We snuck by there. All right, let's get back out there. Let's pick up these long lines. For this second trip, I'm going to have Karen do everything. I want to see how she compares to us when it comes to actually like getting the fish. Is she going to be able to get comparable numbers? I doubt it. Last time we had her do it, I think she was getting like goods and okays on every pull, which is not what you want to do. That's not going to bring in the big bucks. You need to have goods and like perfects every time to get that boost. Oh no, thunder? Please, come on. Don't give me thunder right now. I hope the waves aren't going to be too bad. You guys might be able to hear, but there's thunder crackling in the background as we speak. Oh, come on. I can't get a break right now. How are we looking? 19 hours and 44 minutes. I want it to be 21 hours on the dot. This way we give Karen the best shot possible. That's close enough. Let's get her out there. And we'll get our other 2 guys over on machine gutting. The beauty of setting your lines like this also is that, check it out, they're literally right there next to each other. All we have to do is stop, pull this one, and pull forward a little bit, pull that one, and super easy, and you're basically done. You're a professional fisherman. Congratulations. And luckily the waves have really not picked up. Even though there's a storm a-brewing, we seem to be okay. All right, Karen, do me proud. Come on, everybody's watching. Let's have a nice pull here. Oh, a lot of cod on there too. Let me throw it into reverse. We're drifting a lot. No, we're okay. All right, Karen, how'd we do on the first one? Did anybody see a number pop up? Oh, okay, an okay. She got another okay on the second one. It's plus 3%. I don't know what that's going to be in total. I guess we'll see. Yeah, Karen is not doing good. She's only got plus 3% for the whole line right now. That ain't what I want to see. She really needs to pick it up. Oh, she did just level up. Long line hauling at 11 now. Okay, is that going to mean maybe she'll do a little bit better here? Nope. Nope. She's not doing... You thought she was going to do better? Nope. Last 2 fish here for Karen. She did have a couple more goods, so okay, there's another one. We're at plus 18%. Still a very far cry from our plus 67% when we do it ourselves. What's the total here going to be? 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, so about 30,000. Man, that is kind of a shame, because if we had a good bonus with her, I think we would have got a lot more fish there. Another 40% worth of fish. That could have been like a monster haul, but it is what it is. I mean, what are you going to do? We got to level her up, so we'll keep her on there, and let's go get the second long line here, see how she does on this one. Okay, here we go. Come on, Karen, make me proud. Let's get some good numbers on this one, please. Something terrible just happened. Karen completely missed a fish. Completely, and it fell off the hook. I've never seen that before. And apparently, when she does that, it completely resets the bonus percentage. She was rocking at like 9%, and then that happened, and it completely reset. And now she's just got back up to 6%. But I was actually a little optimistic on this one, because she seemed to be doing a lot better until she missed the fish. What's that about, man? Here we go. Last 2 fish. And yeah, I mean, Karen completely poo-pooed this line. Not good. Definitely not. Look, 15%. She could have had over 30% if she didn't miss that one stinking fish, man. What's going on here? All right. We got 28,000 cod. I mean, still pulling in good numbers. Not the numbers we had on our last trip, but I'm still okay with those numbers. Yeah, I'm still okay with those. We'll make a good profit on that. Let's go ahead and set her on stacking. That's like punishment, Karen, okay? Go lift some heavy boxes. I'm very upset with you. These 2 guys, they're doing pretty good. I think I'll actually put Rudy over here on stacking for our return trip. And hopefully he makes up a little bit of that slack from not having... Need to explore. What do I need to explore? Okay, there we go. Hopefully, like I was saying, Rudy will make up a little bit of that slack of only having 2 people machine gut the first long line, and he'll, hopefully stack all those. And I don't know. Well, what am I even trying to say? I don't even know. There we go. It's all done. That's all that matters. Let's get everybody on board. And Karen, I actually want you to cook, Karen. We need some food on this boat pretty badly. Let's get back to port and let's sell our catch. Hopefully we got, I don't know, maybe 2 million? Somewhere around there? Oh, it looks like we may come into port here, like, right on the dot. A couple hours early, but still, pretty good. And I almost managed to fast travel us, like, right in there. It's super sweet when that happens, when you're able to get it right in the purple. It's very rare, though. Doesn't happen often, trust me. All right, let's pull it in. Here we go. We're not going to sell anything yet. Don't get excited, game. You always do that. We got to skip a little bit of time till 6 a.m. Here we go. And then let's do this real quick before we smash into the dock. And how much are we going to get here? Let's see. 1.7 million. Not bad. Okay. It could have been better, but I mean, listen, we were out there trying to level up Karen. That's the excuse I'm going to use, and I'm going to stick with it. All right. All in all, I'm pretty happy with the day's work. We got what? 4.4 million. We spent like 9 million on the boat. So we've gotten half of that back in like a day's work. Another day, we'll easily have all that back, and we'll be able to pay back the loan that we have out. And we'll be square. We'll have almost every boat in the game. There's a couple of the smaller boats still that we do need to pick up and play around with. Maybe we'll do that in a future episode or 2. And we'll keep working towards the absolutely mammoth Hermes, which we still, jeez, man, we've got a ways to go. We have 110 110 or 118 kilometers left to travel before we unlock that one. So we still have quite a road ahead of us, but I'm having a great time with the game, and you guys seem to enjoy it as well. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I do have a couple other series that are running concurrently with this one as well. So if you're enjoying my content and you want to go check some of those out, you may find something you enjoy over there as well. Don't forget to drop a like on this episode. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, so you do get notified when all of my videos do drop. And as always, have yourself a beautiful day, everybody, and I will see you on the next one.